Today, I'm going to show you how to vlog and start looking cinematic, but on a budget. I've been vlogging and making videos for 3 years now. I've documented my journey in college, how I graduated in filmmaking, traveling vlogs with my family, and literally things that are happening currently in my life. My reason for wanting to film is to create a basket of memories in video form, and to also help fellow creators and filmmakers make better content by building a personal brand. Hello, well, first of all, hey, my name is Jay, and I know ball, so just give me a second, okay? Like I said earlier, my name is Jay, I'm 23 years old, and I just love making cinematic videos. Now, I'm nowhere near perfect, and I have a lot left to learn, but this is what I know so far. Alright, well, your time is valuable, so let's go ahead and start. Let's start with gear. I currently have an iPhone 11 and it gets the job done. It literally shoots 4K, 24 frames per second, up to 60 frames per second, which is enough. I know I'm a little behind. iPhone 17 is already out. I'm still on iPhone 11, but look, it shoots 4K. Come on. I recommend shooting with the best quality equipment that you have or own. Interesting enough, many creators nowadays are going back and using their phones because 1, it's easier to use. 2, with the right angle and color grading, you can make it look cinematic. And not only that, everyone has sort of the same look. Like everybody has the same LUT package, the same lighting setup and everything. So everybody looks the same, everybody looks professional. And honestly, by just using your phone, you're sort of like sticking out. It just seems more relatable, it's more real. I guess the only downside of this is that by downgrading, the viewer might think that you don't really know what you're talking about. But right now, I'm using a camera, Sony, of course. We don't do Canon here, alright, of course. It's a little compact camera. It's called Sony A7C. And my go-to lens is a Sigma 24-70 f2.8 lens. So, and also interesting enough, my camera is almost a $2,000 camera setup. Just the body itself, which is insane. But it can only shoot 4K to 30 frames per second, unlike my iPhone 11, which shoots 4K 60 frames per second. That's crazy. So yeah, look at that. Also invest in a tripod for your phone or your camera. I feel like this could be a no-brainer, but you know, just gotta have to throw it in there. There are many affordable options out there. It's in literally every like Walmart, Target, Amazon, everywhere. I actually got this the other day. Is a small rig little tripod that I'm gonna start vlogging with it, which is pretty cool. It only cost me like 40 bucks. I can put my camera here, the camera setup, and I probably can switch the base plate into a phone plate. So that's pretty cool. And I can literally just put it on the floor, on the ground, or even on my desk. So I actually made a video about this, I think a year ago, about the lights that I have. It's on a budget, literally. I have the UV size lights on Amazon. They cost like $30. It brings 2 pieces, and it also has these colored plastics that you can change the color if you want a different mood. I think it has like white, blue, yellow, different plates that you can change the color if you want a different style look or a color choice and make your videos look more cinematic. The setup that I have currently, it's very on a budget. It's very cheap, but it looks pretty nice. I'm gonna show you guys later that I have a whiteboard right here next to me, that one of the UV size LED lights is literally hitting the whiteboard, and that whiteboard is reflecting back to me and it's acting as a key light, but it's making it look just more soft. And that's a trick that I've used so many times. I made a short film in Puerto Rico like maybe 2 years ago in the summer, and the lighting was tough, and that sun, you know, if you put your subject in front of the sun, that's gonna be very bright on your subject. So what I had to do is bring a whiteboard. I asked for a whiteboard actually from a friend of mine, and you know, she brought it to me, and I was like, perfect, this is exactly what I needed. Let's say that this is the sun and the camera's right here. Well, I put the whiteboard right here, right? So that way you can hit my subject, which is in the middle. And the whiteboard was a lifesaver, literally. If you're ever trying to shoot inside of a car, just know that you're probably gonna need strong lights or a whiteboard. It's impossible without that. And you can get these whiteboards literally for just like $3 or $5 at like a Dollar Tree, a dollar store, or at Walmart. So that's a very good example of, you know, looking cinematic on a budget. I don't currently own a softbox. I would love to own a softbox. I've been wanting to invest in a softbox, but I don't have one yet. If you guys have any recommendations, just let me know. If you guys don't have a LED light or a softbox, I recommend all the time to shoot just next to the window. I point over here because I literally have a window right there. Most of my shots have been literally next to a window. These are examples of those. which make it look very cinematic. And also another way to look even more cinematic is to shoot when there's a sunset. Sunset shots are like butter. By shooting during the sunset, it just makes it look cool. I don't know why. All right, this is free game for all of you. Use AI to your advantage. Use Gemini or ChatGPT to literally help you with post-production. You can ask them questions like, hey, Gemini or ChatGPT, what are current trending vlog styles currently on YouTube in 2026? And it'll probably show you some, or type out YouTube channels. It actually sometimes provides the link to that YouTube video or account, and you can just, okay, cool, thank you. And you can see what others are doing and how they're doing it as well. It will analyze live data for you to show you what viewers are clicking on. Another cool way is that you can use it for location scouting. Find me 5 free locations where I can make cinematic vlogs in my area or in my city, and it'll probably give you some locations. And whenever you're doing your scripts, what you can do is literally just post that script to the AI. Just tell them, hey, can you give me some B-roll shot ideas for this script? And it will give you a lot of ideas. It's crazy, I know. All right, so let's talk about the fear. Maybe that I'm a little older, I don't really get afraid anymore of speaking to the camera, or maybe it's because I've done it 3 years now. I don't know. I mean, I do have it in mind. Obviously, it's not that it's not there. And I do know that like some people are watching, and it's normal. Honestly, I think that most people are actually interested in what you're actually doing, not just, they're not criticizing you. It's just more interested. Like if you really want that shot from behind a bush, then yes, probably it will look, a little weird from a third perspective. Yes, probably. But honestly, you have the vision, you know what you're doing, you're the pro. So, let's say you're vlogging with your camera or your phone and you don't really like having the camera right here on your face level. It gets you a little nervous. So what you can probably do is the following. Just put it on your hip level like this. Just walk with it. I've done it before, and just face it upwards, and you should be fine. Editing apps and programs. There are 2 different ways you can edit your videos. You can edit on your phone by using apps like CapCut, VN, or InShot, or you can edit on the app that you're going to upload that video to. You can literally edit all of your whole video on TikTok itself or Instagram. Adobe Premiere Pro, which is an editing program for computers, actually made an app that I've been using recently. It's really, really easy to use. It's free, and it also creates captions for your video for you. Now, if I'm editing a video on my computer, I've said it once and I'm gonna say it again, I like to use DaVinci Resolve. It's free, it's great, and it's simple. External SSDs. Okay, these things won't make your videos cinematic per se, but your videos need somewhere to be stored to, right? Try to buy yourself an SSD drive. It could be a Samsung drive or a Seagate drive. That's the one I currently have. I literally got mine at Walmart, but you can order yours through Amazon. I recommend the Samsung one. It has like 2 terabytes of storage, I believe, or 5. And it's, you can store a whole bunch of footage there. Using an external SSD drive, well, for one, you want to protect your footage. It's really important. That's your content. And 2, you don't want to fill up your storage on your computer or your phone. Cables and accessories. If you're on a Mac or an Apple related product, you can dump all of your footage through AirDrop, or by using a Type-C to Type-C cable from your phone to your computer, to your Mac. Now, if you don't have that option, that's fine, unless you have a Google Chromebook, of course. That's not going to work here. If you're using your camera to vlog, I can't stress this enough. Just make sure you carry an extra set of batteries, or it will just at least one more battery with you. One of the worst things that could happen whenever you're outside in the field and you're filming your video is camera hits you with a battery exhausted. We've all been there before. And because you didn't carry an extra battery with you, well, you can't shoot anymore. Okay, that's a lot of pointers and nerd talk. If you guys enjoyed this video or learned something of value, give this video a like and just please subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before summer. And so by hitting subscribe, it would really just help out a lot. Until then, if you ever wanted to film your ordinary life, here's a video that might help you kickstart that journey. All right.